I've avoided talking about this for this was 7 years ago now. I'm trying to piece together this thing that I've purposely flushed down my memory toilet. Listening to music before a comedy show makes people really happy, but something about listening to comedy before a music show makes people go insane. And so if you're at a music festival and you're trying to do comedy to an audience that is there for music, not a great setting for it. I once got booed off stage at a music festival in Busselton, Western Australia, because this guy kept shouting, boring, boring, boring. And so I threatened to throw him out of the music festival, which I had completely no authority to do, but I just threatened him with it to get him to shut up. I was like, do you want to get kicked out? Because I can kick you out right now if you want to leave. He looked like an angry hipster. He had the features of hipsters, beards and whatever. I think he was dressed super hipster, but his eyes were angry. And I kept going, and then he kept booing, and then I just finished my set like Bill Burr style through the booze. And I was like, all right, well, you guys have been awesome, and I just left. It wasn't like I was panicking. I was more like, oh no, I was hoping to have a good time, and then this is what it's gonna be. So it's more like I felt more resigned than anything, and I just got through my time. I didn't kill myself that night, yeah. So I guess all's well that ends well. But I think the key to handling heckling is you gotta feel the energy, you know. Not all heckles are the same, and sometimes the energy, 90% of the time, you know, the energy is relatively positive and you don't even need to engage. Maybe he said something funny, like learning how to respond to that is part of the job. And 90% of the time, the answer is to not respond to it. Either ignore it or give them the, you know, like if they said something funny, or like you give them props, like, oh, that was pretty funny, man, that's it. And then you kind of move on, you know. And then there's the kind of heckle which is outright disruptive and they're trying to end the show, or they don't even know that they're ending the show, and then you either have to deal with it because he's gonna, you know, disrupt the entire show that may have been going well up to that point. So there's no reason for that. Not that there's a reason to disrupt it even if it's not going well, but you kind of have to do it for other people in the audience sometimes when they want him to shut up or him or her to shut up. You know, comedy's tough enough without some asshole like yelling stuff out unwarrantedly, you know. It's live performance, man. It's a very fragile thing, you know. You mess up the vibe, and it's, you know, you can mess up the whole show. So, and if that's what you want, like you want to go out and mess up entire shows, like that's a real selfish asshole thing to do, I think. So don't be a fucking selfish asshole.
What are on your socks?
It's my face.
Is that your own face?
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
I take a shot of them?
Yeah, please. I sell my socks as merch. Socks with my face on them. It's my merch. Can I stop holding myself in this position? Thank you.